Simon, we did a show on Tuesday, which means over the last 48 hours, you have been getting an earful from your friends in the professional betting community. They got feedback. We want to share it. It's time for Sharp Calls.
I have to answer this phone.
Yeah, I guess it'll be a rapid fire version because, like you said, we're about to really dive into these games here, so I don't want to give too much away.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if they just want to know what's the broad strokes, what the pros are at, or I guess I should start with the games are split. Jags, Bills, very split between the pros. I know groups on both sides. I would honestly be shocked to see that number move either way. If that number touches 2 on either side, I think you see just a lot of money come from professional groups, whether it's the Jags plus 2.5, or if somehow it flipped, the Bills getting up to 1.5 or plus 2.5. Shockingly, Patriots, Chargers, tons of back and forth between professionals. A very split game as well, where I thought it was just going to be all Chargers, but I know some guys who really love this Patriots team. Obviously, they've made a lot of money off them betting this year, and they do think Drake May is him, and this is a great matchup for him. And the defense of the Patriots, right? We've talked. They're not the greatest defense, but they're going against the worst offensive line in all of football. So that's a fun game to dive into. Games I think I basically nailed with where the pros are going to be at, where the Eagles, Pittsburgh, and I hate to say it, Chad, Green Bay. I thought Green Bay.
I've been seeing it all week. We're going to dig in on that.
And again, I don't want to give up too much. We're about to dive into it, but shockingly, there is some respected money coming on that Panther side because there's a lot of trends and other stuff that favor them. But I've become even more bullish with you on this Rams team. So
good, because I was worried about that.
Yeah, let's get to it.
All right, so look, the first game. Don't forget. This week we are doing our normal. We are doing a Saturday morning show. Saturday morning, we're going to preview all the games for the weekend, and then we will do a Monday review show instead of our normal Sunday review show. We will recap how we've done and preview anything remaining for the Texans and the Steelers. Next week, same thing, Saturday morning show. Then we'll do a Sunday night show after all the games wrap. So a little bit of an adjusted schedule. We'll keep reminding people. All right, get the show, Sharp Square YouTube. Subscribe, like the video. Here we go. Los Angeles Rams at the Carolina Panthers. The line is ticked up a little bit to 10.5. The total is 46.5. It's the same as it was the other day. Contest includes totals for all the games. I was really worried because the other day I listened back to the show to listen to all the fantastic ear candy that Matt Mitchell put in special for the wild card, and it was awesome. I encourage everyone to listen to the audio versions just because they're great. You were not enthusiastic about my chat's choice on the Rams, and so tell me how you've come around.
I've come around that I bet it, but I just thought there's other games I was hoping you'd love more, just because I am a little lukewarm on this one, and I just knew this would be a ton of stuff going against it. It's like, all right, I got to wait for our guy, Evan Abrams, put out his article so I can start seeing what these are, because I couldn't find too many numbers going against the Rams or this Panthers team. And, Evan's the best. He's going to deep dive on stuff. And he had one that jumped out right away. So it's the 1970 merger. Teams that closes a 4-point favorite or more on the road in the playoffs, they are 1-8 against the spread, losing their last 8 games against the spread. The last cover came in 1971 by Johnny.
Well, I don't like that.
I know. And that's what I'm like. I saw that type of stat. And then right away, though, in my mind, Chad, was the books know that as well. Like, they didn't need to hang this at -10, -10.5. They easily could have made this 7, 7.5, because these teams have already played. The Panthers literally beat this Rams team. They're always going to get Panther money. I'm just shocked they hung it this high. Like we said, they didn't zero adjustment off their model. That really kind of showed me that feels like they know Devontae Adams is going to be back for this matchup.
Well, he did practice.
Yes. And that's
full participation.
Like I talked about, the guy literally led the league in touchdowns with 14. He hasn't played since November. That's how incredible pace he was on. He probably would have finished with 17 or 18 touchdowns if he had played the full season. He's just a huge weapon for that offense. And, you know, all these trends, it just keeps backing up Carolina, right? This huge home dog. And it keeps reminding me of this Rams team. This is such a unique spot. They should not be the 5th seed. They
No.
should be the 1 seed. Like all the things that had to break against them, all those stupid games they blew, the Eagles, the Seahawks, this Panthers team, they should have won this game. They're
the Niners.
Yeah, the Niners. They're not like other 5th seeds. I mean, they lost to Mac Jones. I mean, that was crazy. Mac Jones
be like 15-2.
Yeah. So that's what, Evan killed me. Evan had all these trends. It's like Panthers. And I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it. I'm going to stay with Chad. Take this Rams team here. They're the better team. I know there's a little bit of weather coming in here as well. If people want the honest truth, I know pros who are just hammering this under. Like I've talked about these outdoor unders. You're asking a lot of Bryce Young in his first playoff game to match the pace that Stafford's going to set. Even if Stafford comes out slow, which he has these last couple of weeks. But like I said, I think it's a Devontae Adams thing. It's just been different without him once he gets into a role. So yeah, it's crazy. We're taking the chalkiest bet of the week, Chad, but I'm with you. It's -10 at Hard Rock. That's too good of a number to pass on.
Evan has his trends. There's always a counter trend, right? So Killer Sports, teams playing their first playoff game after winning no more than 6 games the season before, 21-38 against the spread. Carolina, Chicago, Jacksonville, New England, San Francisco. We like the other side in every one of those games. This is the only one we're waffling. Playoff teams that lost to an opponent in their most recent meeting that occurred in week 9 or beyond. You talked about this the other day, 61-39 against the spread, Green Bay and the Rams. So I still like it. Here's what's interesting for the contest. We could easily go 5 unders if we want. Do you know what I mean? So if we decide, all right, like at the end of the day, we just like the unders better than we like the sides, we can totally do that. But I am not waffling on this game. I feel ebullient.
Weather doesn't make you a little nervous? Dome team outside in the weather?
No. The Rams are a really good running team.
It's true. Now I'm with you on it. It's not one of my 5 biggest bets. Obviously, we're including totals, but
yeah.
I've come around the sense that I was just like, this number's so big. Shouldn't we just blindly take the Panthers? And I've come around to your side of no, this is a really, really legit Rams team that's playing against a competition that's they're far superior of. The Panthers, everything broke right for them to even make it with a losing record in that terrible division. And I hope I'm not eating these words come Saturday night.
No, I hope so too.